What's your name?
Judy.
Judy?
Mm-hmm.
Where you from, Miss Judy?
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
What parts?
Basically all over.
How old are you?
52.
52?
Mm-hmm.
Are you homeless?
Yes.
Yes? How long you been homeless?
Now about 5 years.
How did you get in this situation? What happened?
Drugs.
Drugs? What type of drugs?
Crack.
Crack? How long have you been using crack?
Since, I guess, 82.
From the state of affairs in Iran to the state of Georgia. When you think of Georgia, you may think of peaches, pecans, and Coca-Cola. But these days, Georgia is becoming known for a different kind of
Maybe you've noticed, but don't know why. Addicts are moving to a new drug of choice, moving away from heroin to crack cocaine.
We've all seen the homeless lined up at soup kitchens or sleeping under bridges. And when we see them, we're reminded that Atlanta has an underclass that's often underserved.
Crack addicts pay to humiliate themselves, and people are buying the DVDs, and the crackheads are now stars on Atlanta's streets. It's called Crackheads Gone Wild. It's here. And the guy that makes it says it's a public service.
My name is Judy. I've been walking these streets for about 9 years. Sometimes I got to sleep outside in the cold. Sometimes I don't have shit to eat. But these are the sacrifices I made in order to feed my addiction to crack cocaine. I lost control of my life.
Where do you live at now?
Right here in the living room.
Right here? That's what y'all call this area?
The living room.
The police give y'all any trouble for being over here?
Well, no, this is not private property. This is basically owned by the church. They looked out for us.
Over in this area, the living room, so it's a peaceful place, everybody gets along?
Yeah. Sometimes we get, have words, but even I have words with my family sometimes. And we a family.
If you could change anything in your life, what would it be?
Get out these drugs and pursue my life, watch my grandkids grow up. Oh man, I'm trying to get up out of here. I'm trying to take one step at a time.
Why do you take drugs?
It's hard to say, hard to explain.
How does it make you feel?
That's a question I can't answer right now. It's just, right now, it's just, I don't get nothing out of it now, because, I've been doing this shit so long. It's old. It's old.
My name is 17. I've been on the streets for 21 years due to crack cocaine and heroin. I started off like at 21 years old. I started using heroin. My dad introduced me to the pimping stuff. But with the pimping stuff, it goes drugs. And you know the stories about pimping. As long as you got crack, the holes are there. It's not like it used to be, because the girls don't walk no more. It's all about the internet. It's all about escort service. So I mess with these white girls, and I'm doing dope. I find myself, I lose my car, my house, everything, like overnight. But I was undercover smoking. I smoked and got high on the weekend. Then I started smoking and getting high Monday. Then I skip and start smoking, get high Wednesday. Then all of a sudden, boom, I'm missing work. Boom, there you go. I start smoking every day. I gotta sit down because my legs are getting out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm finna get disability right now. That's my old pimp partner out of LA right there.
What's crack like?
He done fell off too.
Oh.
He done fell off. Oh yeah, I gotta tell you, I used to have a grill like this. Dope took that motherfucker.
Dope make your teeth fall out?
Yeah, dope make your teeth fall out. Yeah. Man, running crack is the number. Let me see all these.
9 out of 2 by fight.
Come on, man. Everybody you see with that smoke crack, don't you see their teeth right in front?
Making progress.
All right. Yeah, eat it up, man.
What's wrong? Every day I had a bitch on the track with the legs wide open, y'all to dick up her back. Bonafide, pepper-fied, nigga called me a Mac. And I called rules to this game, and I checked him for that.
A lot of people are quick to look down on me because I'm homeless, disrespect me. What they fail to realize is I'm a person too. I might not be living as good as them, but I still have a soul and still have a story.
What's going on with you today?
Well, woke up this morning, thank God. I'm see another day.
Anything on your agenda for the day?
Just trying to make it. I find different ways to make money, like sell dope, pick up cans, have a little rummy sale, but I never had to stoop down to sell my body. I'm originally from Virginia, but not today. He left this morning. He left? Yeah. Originally from Virginia, Atlanta my home now. 52 years old, on the wrong path. Well, I ain't always been on drugs, you know what I'm saying? My profession, I'm a licensed chef. Yeah. And I got caught up in drugs. Selling drugs, smoking. I have a beautiful family. I have a daughter, 34, 3 grandkids, and 1 great-grand. My daughter named Stephanie. She come by see me every day. She said, "Mama, you ready to go home?" I'm out here by choice, not because I have to be here. It's just respecting my house, my grandkids, my daughter. She know what I do. It hurts her for me to be out here because she tells me, "Mama, I keep having these bad dreams. I keep getting hurt." I've been in jail so many times, you wouldn't believe it. Been in prison, jail. My police record is it's ugly. Possession with intent to distribute. Nothing but drugs, you know. My record's so ugly, I can't even have response. It'll always be there with me. And that's the reason I stopped selling drugs. If I go back to jail for selling drugs, I'm gonna do 30 years to the dope. I can't see myself doing it. Y'all don't have much y'all will. I can't see myself doing it. And 30 years to the dope, and I'm 52 now. Come on. In my life, when I was in prison, when my daughter she was a child. It's when I couldn't go see about her in school. My grandmama had to do it, you know. But I refused to let my grandkids, I want to see them walk the aisle. I want to see them graduate. I want to go to some of my grandkids' football games, my granddaughter's first recital, When I'm locked up, I think good things I need to do, things I want to do. When I get back out here in the same environment, same shit. Same shit.
That's how long it's been off. No, that's when it happened. See it go down like this. No, I just got to go on
Right before we interviewed this gentleman, we interviewed that guy.
What'd you find him at?
Right here, yeah.
Right here. Bro, excuse me. That's the wrong man. Okay.
I'm pretty positive, yeah, because
I got you.
we've been here for about 30 minutes.
She done pointed out two more people up the street. We just got to look into it. I got you.
All right.
I knew it wasn't going to be that. I've known this lady for 20-some years, man. Been over here just as long as I have. You know what, man? This girl, she used to be one of the most attractive ladies in the city.
Man, I've been knowing all my life. Out of Techwood.
About 20 years. That's right.
Been knowing
Northside Drive.
Northside Drive and Techwood homes over here, son.
This girl was one of the most attractive ladies downtown.
And kept and stayed dressed.
Wow.
She just lost it.
Take my money. That's what they here for. To serve and protect. I want my motherfucking money, son.
What happened?
Took my money. They run up on me. I'm gonna put some thing on it. Okay, how much y'all paying? Yeah, I used to be a beautiful woman. Hair down here. I used to be a majorette, cheerleader, no Fulton High School in Bucky. Very intelligent. May 28, 1988.
What happened on that day?
My dad great killed my mom. Great husband killed my mama. They gave my mom told you wrong message. Not a doctor either. They go 86. My heart hurt.
I'm sorry.
That's my baby. That's my baby nickname. It was better right now. It's really a fun time.
Will you?
Yeah. You think I won't?
We'll get you some.
Crack affects people differently. It's like say if I take a hit right now, I can keep sitting here talking to y'all and it's no changing. Okay, say this is one of them people over there, they'll take a hit and they have to jump up, go to tripping, you know, pick stuff about the ground thinking it's crack.
I apologize to him.
You apologize?
Yes.
For what?
Because he was just like the guy that took my money. Something's happening. Something hurts you. Something happened in your heart. And you shut up and go, I'm going to slap the shit out you in front of the camera. In front of your son. And shut up. Because see, I did not kill a damn one of these pussy-ass motherfuckers. You dumb-ass son of bitches around here. You know what I'm saying? I feel no man of God. Feel no man of God. See, I would take this cigarette by the red
send my son to jail.
and take this hoodie.
Put your drawers down.
And when he go to sleep, see how he violate me and like this motherfucker right beside him. Come on and get it. Come on, I'm getting up, I'm dropping. Oh, come on, we're going to the bushes. We can go in the trees, in the woods. I'm gonna drop and I want you to come right behind me. I'm gonna give you something you want for you. Basically, you wanna keep talking shit.
A friend of mine, God bless the day, he's dead now. When he used to take a hit, he used to like. And when he came down one day, I said, man, let me ask you something. I said, when you take a hit, why do you do that? He said, everybody that I've done wrong in life, you see them coming at it with guns, chains, sticks, axes, trying to kill him. You know, that's why I say it affects people differently. You know, you got some that stay on the same level that they were before they took their hit. You got some that take it to another level. You know, and it's wild. It's wild. And I basically can deal with anybody on the trip. Once if say for instance, if you take your first hit, and I see how your trip is, then I know next time I'd accept you. And at one point I thought my daughter was ashamed of me. She said, "Mom, I'll never be ashamed of you. Whatever you do, you know." And she asked me yesterday. She said, "Mama, would you get mad with me if I put you in a rehab?" I told her no. But she just can't put me in a rehab. I have to go because I want to go. Because she can put me there and I can just leave time she leave, you know. But I got to want to do it. But right now, I feel like I'm at my end now. You know, when it comes to my family, when it makes her cry, it makes me cry. I don't think I'll be out here too much longer. I'm tired. I'm a strong believer in God, you know. It's well. The Bible says everything was written before time. You know, and I don't know if this part of my task in life, you know. But basically, when I'm out here, I'm helping others. You know, but I really can't understand it. You know, I haven't understood it yet. Well, it's hard.
Putting this shit down is detrimental to me. You know, it's already fucking your brain up. But now, it's just. It was well. I was sitting on powder just right out the rock. Cut, nothing. You know, it would be a time where it's like me and you walking. I'm thinking the nose running, but it's bleeding. Not just a little drop, I'm just bleeding. You know, I couldn't even hold my head up. You know, shit bleeding. So I left that alone. But I can't remember till right today, we're gonna do something to the crack. Everything.
Who knows what you mean by just everything?
Well, that's a funny story. My wife, I grew up with my wife, okay? Me and her had a little girl. We got married in '92, okay? In '95, New Year's Eve, we were driving, a 17-year-old girl was drunk, run a red light, broadside of us. I lost my wife and daughter. A year and a half later, that girl went to court. She got 3 years probation. I don't remember doing it, but I jumped the rail in the courtroom and tried to kill her. The judge gave me 20 years in prison for trying to kill one person. But that girl got 3 years probation for actually killing 2 people. I don't care for the government. I don't care for the system. And I'm sorry.
It's understandable.
You have a little girl. I walk by and smack her in the head. What you gonna do to me?
Snap.
Yeah. You're gonna protect your kid. That's your life. That's your blood. That girl got 3 years probation for taking my life. Took them. She never did a day in jail. I just got out of prison 2 years ago. That's why I'm homeless. I do have a part-time job, but it's not enough. It's not enough.
Where do you sleep?
On the street. I refuse to stay in these shelters. I have gotten my clothes stolen from me. I had, actually from this check cashing store back in December, I go through the trash cans for these lottery scratch-off tickets. Y'all scratch off. Y'all throw them away. Everybody makes mistakes. Can we agree on that? A lot of times people throw away winners. Well, by the grace of God, in December, I found a $50 ticket. I went and got my hair cut, shaved, got some work boots, got me a job. 3 days later in the shelter, I woke up, my boots are gone. Fuck it. 3 days ago at Burger King right there, I asked a woman for help. She told me, F you, cracker, get an effing job. Well, she don't know me. She don't know my situation. That's kind of mean for someone to say. But she walked off. I look back this way, there's a gold wallet sitting on the ground. You know, female wallet. But I picked it up. I didn't know whose it was. I picked it up, turned right around. I'm at the doorway of Burger King. I turned right around, went into Burger King to the security officer, gave it to him. I need money. I need help, but not bad enough to take something that I know ain't mine. I try, but I can't do enough. Yeah, I smoke some weed sometimes. Yeah, I've been to jail a few times for shoplifting, stealing food. Hey, sometimes people out here won't help. You gotta do what you gotta do. I've made my own mistakes. Don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming it on society.
That's what we call a brown bag. #1 bag. The #1 bag. You gotta have the stem, which is a rose. They call it a rose, but we call them stems. Have to have a brillo. Which is something you screw up pots with. Got to have your lighter. This is what we call a pusher. Okay, piece of coat hanger. Take your rolls out. You no longer need the rolls. The rolls are just there for decorations. Some have roses, some don't. But you know, it's just for decorations.
And it's legal to sell those?
It's not legal. I can go in Chevron, and if the police officer now, they won't sell it to me. By the time the police leave, they'll sell it.
And that's to sanitize it?
But yeah, take some of the golds and stuff. You know, yeah, that's a good word to use, sanitize. Yeah. Okay.
And what's the purpose of the Brillo?
So your crack won't go straight through the glass.
Okay, so it's like a filter.
Exactly. It's a filter. Okay. Good. It's ready to smoke. Cream, a beige, with cushions in it, and that's good dope. It's good dope. That soft dope, it's no good, it's never garbage. It's just something they done whooped. Something they done whooped up, put in the bag. Just something to put out there to make money. Nowadays, they don't give a damn what they say. You know, they can put some horse shit in the bag, you know, and tell you it's crack.
Yeah.
You know, that's why just certain people that I, you know, that I spend my money with. Shit is too expensive.
What's your name?
It's
what do you go by?
Joe.
Joe. Where you from, Joe?
Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Okay, how long you been in Georgia?
Oh, about 3 years.
Do you work?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Trying to work. But I don't have a job.
Are you homeless, sir?
No.
No? Where you live at?
I told you I'm up there off of Sylvan Road in Everhart. I live on Everhart. Don't ask me my address now.
Oh, no, hell no. What you doing out here?
They're coming to get some food. That's what I'm out here.
Don't you want to tell
up if you want to tell the truth.
You.
I know. If you tell the truth, though. Fine. So we feed them every Sunday. We feed them big meals, real big meals on holidays, like you feed your family.
Okay.
What I do is, you know, of course you see me and my husband, we do this out of our car.
Okay.
We don't get any funds or anything. We just, you know, out of the goodness of our heart, because it's something that God put on our heart to do.
Okay.
And so when it gets cold, you know, we give them sleeping bags, sleeping bags, jackets, tennis shoes, and clothes. I don't give them anything that's used.
Yeah, now you could take that down and ask the questions and record it, because people ride by looking at that in my face, and I don't want them to think I'm saying nothing about them.
Okay.
You should take that down.
Whenever people come out and feed, basically every day or every other day.
You guys come out here to set up?
Once a month we can do homeless outreach thing. Different spots.
Okay.
This is the street entrance right here. You go to the street. We call this the pathway. Okay, that's this part here. Okay. I'm gonna take you around on the other side and take you as far as I can take you. You know, we step back here and hit. Some women come back here and date. You know, I try to do my best to keep it clean, but then they come right back and fuck it up. You might see used condoms laying everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And, freshly used, still has you know, shit in it. Okay, this is what you get for $5. Now this is it's a good texture though. It's a good texture. It's hard, clean color. I wouldn't say it's glass, but I spent $5.
So right now you're melted it into the Brillo?
Yeah, melted it into the Brillo. Number one, so it won't fall off. Okay. You ready? Yeah. It's pretty good texture though. You only get one hit. Now, people say everybody has their own trip. Like I told you early on in the documentary, it's like when I smoke crack, it's like I remain the same. Excuse me. Some people might come back here and pick out on the ground. Some might take out running. But I remain the same. It doesn't affect me no different, you know. I hit once, put my stem up, and go do what I would normally do. Then I might come back about 20, 30 minutes later and hit it again. So, I keep my composure. You know, it makes me more aware of my surroundings. You know, I'm a very observant person. You know, it's like it don't affect me like it used to. You know, my speech might slur a little bit, but you know, basically the same. but I know it affects my brain, my eyesight. It's a deadly killer, I know that.
My name is, everybody call me Herc. Right, graduated in 1976. Went to the University of Miami.
What news that gonna be on?
2 years, got kicked out doing drugs. Been in the streets ever since. Streets ain't no joke. I tell all kids out here today, right, don't let your surroundings influence you and doing the wrong thing. I started using drugs in 1977, snorting cocaine. Got turned out by a female. Female turned me out in 77, been on drugs ever since. Went from snorting cocaine, shooting cocaine, to smoking crack, to doing several other things I'm not proud of.
Yeah, my name is El Sharon, man. From ATL, born in Perry home. Moody Lay Meadow, I'm 42 years old. I've been on the streets since I was 13. When I was 8 years old, I used to go pick up dope for my mom, man. My mom used to tell me to go pick up packages. I didn't know what a package was then. Back in the 70s, the early 80s. And one day, I looked in the bag, and I seen a lot of dope. Ever since then, I know what it was. Me and my mama used to smoke crack together. May God forgive her, you know. My mom and dad died. Left in the car wreck. Both of them died together. I've been on my own since I was 15 years old in the street. Hustling, stealing, doing drugs. You know, I stayed in his apartment. Lay Meadow, they tore him down. Made him out of golf course and everything, man. You know, I'm 42 years old. I try to talk to these young guys around here because I'm been, you know what I'm saying? They say all the know some shit, you gotta be on business shit. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is about me being homeless is not really about, in so many ways it's about choice, but it's the city of Atlanta, what they doing there is forcing people to be homeless by tearing all these projects down and kicking people out. Because first the white folks moved out of the outer city. They seen how bad the traffic was in Atlanta. They want to come back to the inner city. They start tearing the projects down. You know what I'm saying? And they making people homeless. You know, these young guys running around here, man. They're against each other, man. Stuff, I be trying to talk to them. Let's come together. You know what I'm saying? Let's go downtown. I don't care how you look. You know what I'm saying? Stand in front of the state capitol and talk about it like we doing now. You know what I'm saying? And talk about this thing real, man. Cause it's for real. You know, everybody's about Obama. It ain't about Obama. It's about us. You know what I'm saying? We out here in these streets, man. You know, I sleep right on that church porch every night. Every night, home. I sleep on that church porch. And the church folk feed, that's how I eat. You know what I'm saying? I try to hustle, man. I try to stay to myself. You know, I don't try to bullshit nobody. You know what I'm saying? Try to get food stamps, you know. The police come around and lock everybody up down there for an open bill. You know, you go around that street right there, them white folk walking around with bill, liquor, and everything.
The law requires, if you got an open container, it's not incarceration. It's not jail time. If your name come clean, he write your ticket and give you a court date. He don't want to do that. He want to waste the taxpayer money and lock you up for an open container. And he'll be around here, if you stay here long enough, he'll be around here several days. I mean, 3 or 4 times a day, and he'll see you.
Where you been at,
You'll see him, he'll pull right up on that tree. Like they is now, right there, as I speak.
He lock up about 5, 6 people for open containers, harassment, you know. Then we know he prejudiced because he caught one girl a black whore down there, you know. He grabbed me one time and threw me up against the fence, you know what I'm saying, and hit my head on, you know what I'm saying, on the tree and started bleeding. I started complaining about, I want to, you know what I'm saying, make a complaint. He let me go.
These guys around here, when it get cold, they gonna do stupid stuff. They gonna go in that store, walking out in front of the man, pick up something to get locked up, but they can stay gone. The majority of the winter, they gonna stay gone to February. February, they get released. It's coming being warm again. They gonna come back out here and do the same thing. That's their routine. Every winter, right? The jails is full because the homeless ain't got nowhere to go. And they ain't got enough shelter. So they feel if they go to jail, right? Taxpayer will take care of them.
I ain't never been at war as far as the government, but on these streets, you know what I'm saying, I've been at war, you know what I'm saying, for years, in and out. I got the war wounds in the whole nine. But the thing about it is, though, I ain't trying to, you know, praise it. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, going through the stuff I was going through, you know, it exemplified that, you know what I'm saying, through my struggles.
I mean, this is city of Atlanta. It shouldn't be this way. I mean, it shouldn't be nothing like this.
As far as the programs, you know, if you want a solid program, you have to really delve into it because, you know, it's a lot of programs, government programs that's not working.
There's a couple of guys that we did get in housing up in Cobb County. They're actually living in a house in Cobb County. There's a couple that are living in rooms. So you do have some success stories, but you do know that everybody won't or don't want to come out from down here. But you help those that do want to and continue to help those that stay.
You know, I tell anybody, just because you might not be homeless or you might have a job, I mean, you could be one check away from being homeless. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, shit, that's my story. And I'm doing good. I'm with my family now. We're doing real good. You know what I'm saying? But we still struggling, still. You know what I'm saying? As far as the economy goes. You know what I mean?
So are you in the home now? Or
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You know, East Point. You know, so, you know, it's a blessing, but by the same token, it's a lesson to you know, to anybody who's seeing this or whatever, you know, to know that you could be in this situation, so don't take nothing for granted. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to say, you know, this will never happen to me, but
a lot of them have talents. A lot of them do have talents that are out here that they could use to fix up things and stuff, but people don't know. They just see them and say, okay, they put themselves in that situation, but we never know what put us in the situation.
You know, I have my own little business and stuff called Power Max Diversified Products Incorporated. You know, long name, but simple game as far as I was doing chemical solutions, door-to-door and small businesses.
I am very much registered out here. I used to be a dispatcher for Atlanta police.
I could have went pro in football. Tore my knee up. Got kicked out of school.
God's not ready for me. Because I ask him every day to take the taste of this crack away from me. I have friends out there that just, you know, just got off of it for 6 or 7 years and haven't looked back. You know, I guess God was ready for them, you know, to get off of it. And I'm quite sure soon he's ready. He's gonna get me off of it. Basically, the kids that's growing up now see this, you know, and what I'm saying, get some kind of message out of it and make them stay away from drugs, smoking, shooting, snorting, taking pills, alcohol. You know, get an education. Nowadays, you have to have education just sweeping shit behind a parade and where the horses does shit. You know, get an education. Stay away from drugs. And encourage your friends to stay away. It's the best thing to do, because it's no end to it. You got to want to get out these drugs, and I want to. So never, if I could write a book on how long I've been out here on drugs, it would be a bestseller. I guarantee you.
you was born into this world by a top-flight old boy and girl, and y'all destined for luxury. Y'all can drive a 747 car, and you just bypass a mile. Y'all just be the men you be. I say, you can wear silver and gold with holes in mixed stoves, with a robot to bring you your clothes. I say, a maid to fetch it, a butter to catch it, just a booger fall out your nose. I say, spouses instead of pals, castles instead of house, Cause I got connections from Pluto to Mercury, where I claim international fame and I pop that big time game. You gonna beat the men y'all beat.
What's your name?
Judy.
Judy?
Mm-hmm.
Where you from, Miss Judy?
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
What parts?
Basically all over.
How old are you?
52.
52?
Mm-hmm.
Are you homeless?
Yes.
Yes? How long you been homeless?
Now about 5 years.
How did you get in this situation? What happened?
Drugs.
Drugs? What type of drugs?
Crack.
Crack? How long have you been using crack?
Since, I guess, 82.
From the state of affairs in Iran to the state of Georgia. When you think of Georgia, you may think of peaches, pecans, and Coca-Cola. But these days, Georgia's becoming known for a different kind of
Maybe you've noticed but don't know why. Addicts are moving to a new drug of choice, moving away from heroin to crack cocaine.
We've all seen the homeless lined up at soup kitchens or sleeping under bridges. And when we see them, we're reminded that Atlanta has an underclass that's often
Video crack
underserved.
addicts paid to humiliate themselves, and people are buying the DVDs, and the crackheads are now stars on Atlanta's streets. It's called Crackheads Gone Wild. It's here. And the guy that makes it says it's a public service.
My name is Judy. I've been walking these streets for about 9 years. Sometimes I got to sleep outside in the cold. Sometimes I don't have shit to eat. But these are the sacrifices I made in order to feed my addiction to crack cocaine. I lost control of my life.
Where do you live at now?
Right here in the living room.
Right here? That's what y'all call this area?
The living room.
The police give y'all any trouble for being over here?
Well, no, this is not private property. This is basically owned by the church. They looked out for us.
Over in this area, the living room, so it's a peaceful place, everybody gets along?
Yeah. Sometimes we get, have words, but...
I brought rules to this game, and I checked them for that.
A lot of people are quick to look down on me because I'm homeless, disrespect me. What they fail to realize is I'm a person too. I might not be living as good as them, but I still have a soul and still have a story.
What's going on with you today?
Well, woke up this morning, thank God. I'm see another day.
Anything on your agenda for the day?
Just trying to make it. I find different ways to make money, like sell dope, pick up cans, have a little rummy sale, but I never had to stoop down to sell my body. I'm originally from Virginia, but not today. He left this morning. He left? Yeah. Originally from Virginia, Atlanta my home now. 52 years old, on the wrong path. But I ain't always done drugs, you know what I'm saying? My profession, I'm a licensed chef. Yeah. And I got caught up in drugs. But even I have words with my family sometimes. And we a family.
If you could change anything in your life, what would it be?
Get out of these drugs and pursue my life, watch my grandkids grow up. Oh man, I'm trying to get up out of here. I'm trying to take one step at a time.
Why do you take drugs?
It's hard to say, hard to explain.
How does it make you feel?
That's a question I can't answer right now. It's just, right now, it's just, I don't get nothing out of it now, because, you know, I've been doing this shit so long. It's old. It's old.
My name is 17. I've been on the streets for 21 years due to crack cocaine and heroin. I started off like at 21 years old. I started using heroin. My dad introduced me to the pimping stuff. But with the pimping stuff, it goes drugs. And you know the stories about pimping. As long as you got crack, the hoes are there. It's not like it used to be, because the girls don't walk no more. It's all about the internet. It's all about escort service, you know? So I mess with these white girls, and I'm doing dope. I find myself, I lose my car, my house, everything, like overnight. But I was undercover smoking. I smoked and got high on the weekend. Then I started smoking to get high Monday. Then I skip and start smoking, get high Wednesday. Then all of a sudden, boom, I'm missing work. Boom, there you go. I start smoking every day. I gotta sit down because my legs are getting out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm finna get disability right now. That's my old pimp partner out of LA right there.
What's crack like?
He done fell off too.
Oh.
He done fell off. Oh yeah, I gotta tell you, I used to have a grill like this. Dope took that motherfucker.
Dope make your teeth fall out?
Yeah, dope make your teeth fall out. Yeah. Man, running crack is the number. Let me see all these.
9 out 2 by 5.
Come on, man. Everybody you see with that smoke crack, don't you see
Positive
teeth right in front?
making progress.
All right. Yeah, eat it up, man.
What's wrong? Every day I had a bitch on the track with the legs wide open. Y'all to dick up her back. Bonafide, pepper fied, they call me a Mac.